Hey guys, good morning. Sebastian, Foundation 1440, and just want to share with you I'm out for a run, and I looked down and just saw the river. There's a bunch of ducks and birds down there fishing and playing. The sun's not even up, right? It's 6:30 in the morning, guys, and I love these playful, crazy ducks, and running along, listening to a podcast as usual, right? Putting some good stuff in the noggin to try to get better every day. And listening to some of my mentors, a gentleman and his wife named Jay and Wendy Papasan. And Jay has co-authored a bunch of books with Gary Keller, the founder of our company. And his wife went on, once they got the kids through the first into kindergarten, his wife decided to start a real estate team is just off crushing it. One of the things they've done over the years is they've developed a couples workshop. And it's just about goal setting. It's a couple days, get away from the kids, set your goals. And what's so amazing is the number one question they get asked is, what if we find out we're on the wrong page with our goals? And what if one of us the big goal for the year is to drink more water this year, and the other one is to buy an investment home. Guys, what you got to understand about your spouse is if they're not in the same mindset space as you, if they're not in the same, the thinking is coming from a different reason, you got to get on the same page. Because what my wife might hear when I say I want to buy an investment property is, you're going to gamble our savings again on a house again? We just went through that. We just getting out of debt from the last time we went and bought a house without being ready, right? And so, guys, this is Thursday. It's Foundation 1440, and we're talking about financials, right? So in that goal setting retreat, one of the big things, and it doesn't have to be the main thing, but financials are huge, guys. If you're not on the same page with your spouse regarding financials, man, there's just no question you got trouble brewing. You got to figure it out. And I don't care if you have all the money you could ever want and money's not an issue. It'll be an issue if you're not on the same page. And if you're like Brooke and I, where, I personally didn't do a great job as a steward of our money for a long time, you have to, spend 10 years breaking up with the IRS, which I just broke up with those guys. Not too sad to see them go, right? So tonight I'm doing a real estate investor seminar, sort of a real estate investment 101, and it's free, so come join me. And I'd love to have you. It's at our space at 5:30 here in Durango. One of the main lessons I'm going to talk about is make sure that if, say for instance, investing in real estate is something you might want to do, that you're on the same page with your spouse. So the other lesson, and this is the lesson I've been thinking about all day, is that we can get to where we're talking about investing in real estate, right? And it's such an amazing investment and truly one of the ways to wealth. But the discussion, the thing I had planned for this morning, on Thursday morning, Foundation 1440, is that as a Dave Ramsey guy, and guys, love or hate Dave, he's a tough cookie, man. But one thing I could tell you is if you needed a system to get out of debt and a system with your family or spouse around money, and you don't have one, well, you already have a system. And how's it working for you? And it didn't work so well for me, right? And so now I have a new system, and it's Dave Ramsey's, and it's just proven by millions and millions of people doing it. And so this is just a message for the people that are in debt. If you're out of debt, you can use this thinking to make sure that your spouse and your kids have that same thinking. God bless you for not being in debt. Good work. And for those of us that had some debt, it's called the debt snowball. And I'm going to talk to you real quick about the first 3 baby steps. Baby step 1, set aside $1,000 emergency fund. Baby step 2 is the debt snowball. You're going to line up all your debts from smallest to biggest, regardless of interest rate or how much. You're going to pay off the first one, and then you're going to take the money you paid off the first one and apply it to paying off the second one. And you're going to take the money from the first and the second one that you paid off and apply it to paying off the third one. And you're going to take the first, second, and third payment, minimum payments, or whatever that you paid off the first 3 with, and apply it to the fourth, and so on. And it snowballs. And all of a sudden, you're out of debt. And then you could drive to Tennessee, to Dave Ramsey's building, and walk in and scream, "I'm out of debt," right? And be on his syndicated national show. So that's my plan. What are you going to do? guys, financials on Thursday. Tune in every day, foundation1440.com for a great message about leading a big life, guys. I love you. Hit me up. Anybody needs life coaching? Anybody needs business coaching? I do that for money, and I'd love to help you. And the people that are coached are the people that do the biggest things. Hit me up. I love you.